Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Icewind, Rime of the Frostmaiden, where we play DnD. Yeah, that's what we do. And let's swapping over cameras to the Icewind. Ah, shit. I forgot to pop out the cameras.
Are we doing? Yeah, do you want us to switch our cameras on?
Yeah, please.
Awesome, let's do that.
I completely forgot to put them on. So
Hello, everybody.
all right. Unicorn doesn't have cams. Let's. The good news is I don't have to change camera positions when everybody's here. It automatically works.
It just works.
Fantastic. All right. So, and for Unicorn, we have a picture of her character. Yeah. Hello. I can actually look at the camera. I was
Hello.
looking at episode 2 of this stream, looking to get some advice. And I took like a small screen grab of my own face. And then I realized that my walls are blank and it's kind of a mess back there. And it's just like my military bag too, like the, what's it called when you translate it in English?
Duffel bag.
The duffel bag. It's a civil protection, like branch of the military, which is like not the military, technically. It's a Militär, Zivilschutz und Zivildienst. But I'm sure nobody speaks Swiss German here. Maybe Unicorn understood.
Yes, I did.
But it shows that I have plants and they are alive. This one and this one. Maybe it looks like what do you call it? Pokal.
Trophy.
Maybe it looks like a trophy, but it's like small little branches. Yeah, and also there's a map of Jolt, the jungle of Jolt.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh wait. Oh no,
Should you just break it?
No, that's wrong. This is a map of Baldur's Gate.
Ah, and you got another map over there.
The map over there is of the jungle of Jolt. And it's the one that's not filled out to explore. But sadly, I never got to explore it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I discovered like 4 hexes, and then meeting up with the dungeon masters, things happened, and it got really, really. What's the word? Oh yeah, coronavirus happened. That's right. So we couldn't meet anymore. And now that we technically are allowed to meet again, like all the air is out of the campaign. It's like, oh well, do I write him? Does he write me? Does he even like me anymore? I don't know.
I found out why my weight is so messed up.
Your weight?
Yeah, the total weight. Because the money has a weight, but the weight is so small that it adds like 10 numbers into the after comma.
How? That cannot be possible.
Look at my character sheet, change any value of the currency, and look how the total weight changes.
How? I mean, even if you add a coin, it's not a 0.0000001.
Something there is a 0.000000000000001. Something in there is very light. I think it's the silver.
This is messed up.
I should spend my money so we don't have this problem anymore.
Oh no, Matt, where are you? What happened?
Oh no, we're down a team member.
Did you screw the cameras up again?
He heard you have money and then rage quit. Right. No.
Yeah. 9 gold pieces.
Let's hope Matt returns.
I assume it's just an internet shortage, unless
Hopefully.
he says otherwise. But yeah, that the money thing seems very strange.
Yeah.
Possibly some sort of floating.
Absolutely no idea. So, want to do introductions? Who wants to start?
I can start if you like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey everyone, my name is Anodus. I'm a games programming student and I make art on the internet. You can check out my Twitter at _Unodus.
My internet said no, not today.
No.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case.
Maybe the traffic.
That's
You
camera work?
Yeah, sorry.
We're just doing introductions.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
I always need to look up, like, how do I look up, Twitter handles? There we go. So, yeah. Who's next?
I do then.
Go
I'm Mara, I'm playing Rhiannon, the Snow Elf Wizard. I'm not a software programmer, I'm just a horse pusher. I shove horses around.
For money.
And I don't have a Twitter handle, so you can save yourself that effort.
Alright. Maybe we can do that thing where the guy who finishes picks the next guy. And so we have everybody covered.
Did I pick Fluffy? Just to annoy him.
Hi, I'm Fluffy.
Hello.
For more, check the episode 1 and 2.
Are you still sour?
About
Nice,
doing
I like-
introductions?
About being dead.
Oh.
I'm done.
No,
Awesome.
you forgot the last part. When you're done, you pick somebody.
Yes, the last one.
Yeah.
Was Moz, right?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Matt. I'm playing as a Motlot, as a bard. And I'm the newbie here, so be patient with me. And Sonar, you're the last one? Or you express yourself?
Hello. I'm Sonalar. I am the dungeon master, and I am not prepared. Yeah, that's
for us.
that's the thing. WoW Shadowlands released on Monday, and I'm like, that looks like fun. Maybe I can play some World of Warcraft. But the problem is, when you play World of Warcraft, you don't do anything else.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I played today, but only in the morning, so I did not. The reason I am not prepared is not because of World of Warcraft. I cannot guarantee that, at least.
Says you.
Yeah, I did try to go outside into a mall to do some shopping, since there's like Black Friday deals happening everywhere. But turns out the Black Friday deals were all pretty shitty, and the buses and trains are filled with crying children, as well as the mall. So I regretted my choice immediately, went home again. And then my phone died, so I had to travel without phone for 45 minutes.
You know, you just made it sound like the buses at the mall were exclusively filled with crying children.
It's only the crying children I notice because they're annoying.
What do you have to do for me, crying children?
So, yeah. Icewind Dale. What happened last episode?
What happened to us?
What?
You murdered someone again.
Wait, hold on. A druid murdered you. Not you, Fluffy.
You did.
I think
guess
it's becoming a
truly-
Zonalarian tradition that in every universe he GMs, one character has to die within the first 3 sessions.
And it has to be melee.
Well, yeah, it was an interesting.
I
We-
was ready to let go of Motlet, guys. Like, don't be like this.
We picked up inside the moose's cave after defeating the moose. Tried to last through the night and didn't make it through the night. And then we went home with our tail between our legs, is I think the phrase.
Yeah,
And then we got a little bit of money and a house.
I'm pretty sure the druid kept your balls.
maybe. In a
Okay.
metaphorical sense.
Oh, she has them in her purse.
I mean, I guess technically because I guess the original body is still there, assuming it didn't get destroyed.
No, there's no the body. It's it's changed.
I see the body transform.
Don't ask
If
me.
you mean Fluffy's character, then yes, it's the old
Oh, yeah,
body that
yeah,
gets.
Uh,
If you mean the dead elk moose, that's probably still there, and
Yeah.
you just collected the brain and nothing else. I think.
I mean, the brain is
For
pretty
whatever
important.
reason.
It's a brain of a moose. How can this be? You know.
Obviously, this is the most valuable part of the moose.
The brain is very important. I think some people would disagree.
We realized that Icewind Dale Adventures for beginners is super fucking deadly and may wipe a whole party, maybe several whole parties, if they are unlucky or careless. But mostly if they are level 1.
And unlucky.
Yeah. Which makes me think of like, is there even anything I can do about this?
Don't use Moonbeam.
Like, am I supposed to melee you with a druid? I can shapeshift if that helps you.
Into a giant bear.
Of course! What do you think? I shapeshift into a badger?
A giant badger.
A giant badger. Giant
A
honey
giant
badger.
honey bear. Honey badger, yeah.
Into a gummy
The honey
bear.
badger critical hits you for how much? 30 damage.
The results would
Yeah.
be the same.
Why does it deal so much damage at level 1? Because it's so pissed.
I mean, if we could, if we had the surprise, maybe things would be different, but I'm not that hopeful.
no,
I
especially.
mean, she probably listens on your snoring.
No, you knocked at the door, and you had a fight with a giant, like, crying moose. To which, like, you didn't know, but, you know, at the end of the fight, I was, okay, let's see if the druid in this other room in the sarcophagus, he heard you. Natural 20. Yeah, she heard you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
So,
she doesn't attack the party, she waits in her room to make her stand. The party knocks at the door. She doesn't open. Well, the room is technically closed, so only she can open it unless they like find a way to open it. And so she's like,
Imagine.
well, I
Imagine-
could open the door and attack them, or I'll wait until they are asleep and see if they stuck around or leave me alone and don't know about like her druidic presence, which would be ideal, staying hidden.
I have a question unrelated to our current situation, but
Yes.
are the vampires, the full vampires in D&D, the kind of vampire that needs to ask before they can enter a house?
Oh man, is it spoilers? Nah, it's fine.
Make an
Yes,
Arcana check. I don't know.
they need permission out of character.
Imagine a PC group full of vampires. they wouldn't get anything done. Because
How
they
do we
can't go
get in this dungeon? Quick, let's get a goblin who leads us inside. Hello, goblin, can we go inside?
No.
Why you ask? Just come. Like, no, I need your expressive permission. What the fuck? Can you sign this piece of paper that we can go inside?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could happen.
A written contract signed by subcontracted by a devil, which says that we are hereby allowed by a random person to enter this described abode or dungeon.
Yeah, you need to find out whose dungeon is it and then ask their permission to enter before you can raid and loot it, right?
But what if the guy is dead for like 100 years, but not that dead?
I mean, you still, if the guy's dead, then you ask the guy that lives there. That's how it goes.
But what if the dead guy is living there because no one has moved in because he's undead?
Like, you live in a place and he asks, can I enter? And you say yes, then he can enter. It does need to be your inn for the vampire to enter. Alright. So, speaking of an inn, I do have an inn.
No, we have an inn. Well, they have an inn.
It's called the Ramshackle Inn, I believe. And
believe
this
so.
is...
Oh, this is much too clean.
This is what it used to look like. Nowadays, imagine like the front rooms being filled with lumber, like stacked everywhere. And all the other rooms are kind of a mess. For Jeremiah, when you realize that, like, tell me, which of the top rooms did you actually sleep in?
The one that's not full of spiders.
So imagine, like, all of the valuable stuff has been taken away over time or distributed amongst the citizens. But stuff like actual beds are still here, and like the furniture, but they are untended for. They have been gathering dust or cobwebs, and are generally uncared for and might need or may be in need of repairs.
All right, I guess I'll just throw myself in like this room. If I just throw myself on the map.
Sure thing.
I mean, this room looks as good as any.
So, all the bedrooms, as you checked in the evening, like all the resting rooms are on the upper floor. That's like to the right of the map, the second level.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll move over there. That makes more sense.
Yeah, the one room you went into was the storage room, which is thoroughly empty besides more logs.
Awesome. All right, Jeremiah is in position.
Fantastic. It's a gigantic bed. Yeah. When you wake up, you notice a rope hanging from the rafters.
Oh, okay.
Does
We'll
the
get
rope
that then.
form a noose?
The edge is frayed and it's gently like blowing back and forth as like a draft is pulling through the ramshackle M. It's cold. The roof itself is halfway broken down and would need to be reshingled.
All right, I think Jeremiah's just as soon as he wakes up, he's going straight to work, and like he's gonna start emptying the rooms of garbage and like dusting the shelves and taking down the frayed rope and like generally making the place more livable, one room at a time.
All right, do you have a broom?
Let me check my equipment.
Let me check my backpack.
I could get creative. Use a unlit torch as a broom. I don't know.
No, I think you go check. And
I think I have prestidigitation.
there.
Yeah, so I can just clean things with a whip of my hands.
Surely one of the rooms, maybe the storage room, has like a broom inside. So you will find a broom in your inn. There are some cleaning materials, mostly rags, to clean the tables with.
Oh, you know what Jeremiah will do? He will cast Unseen Servant and then use the Unseen Servant to start brooming all the rooms.
What's his name? Or do you? Is he just a tool to you, or do you name him Joffrey, or what's the deal here?
I feel like the Unseen. It's named after the person who donated the spell. Hey guys, thanks to Adranok, the despoiler, for donating this Unseen Servant. He's going to be helping us today. We're doing a house flip. It's a house flip episode, everybody.
All right. Are you inviting your friends from yesterday to come check out this cool new inn and help me clean it up, or is this like a solo deal? This is what I'm doing for today.
I think everyone's invited because we agreed on equal ownership of the inn between the three of us.
All right. What was, like, small flashback, what was the deal of, hey guys, let's meet up at such and such? Or did everybody go to their own devices and I need to run 4 campaigns?
That sounds like a question for the other people.
Let's start with Unicorn.
I remember being tangled into something of someone else. I think it was related to something in someone else.
What?
Yeah.
And I offered to
the
have
thing
to cut out.
Yep, the thing. The stuff. The secrets.
Okay. To what you're doing tonight? Like this morning?
That's just a general course my character is going to take.
Like, what are you doing this morning? Did you set a meeting to meet with the group, or?
I never set meetings.
Okay, so imagine.
I'm a wizard. I'm always punctual.
Imagine it being the morning. Where are you?
Probably the inn. Not exactly this one.
The Lying Liar, if I remember right.
Probably some one inn that has a higher rating in the Ferinian Comfort Guide.
Oh yeah, you're in the Lucky Liar was the tavern.
Yeah. Okay, I'm there, and I'm reading books.
Yeah, so the Lucky Liar has room for like, it has like 2 bedrooms that you can use, because it's more of a tavern. Like they don't really rent rooms there, but they have it.
I mean, worst case, you take the biggest chair I can find, plant it in front of the fireplace, and just use my mantle as a blanket.
Yeah, that's the deal here. Because the room that are rented out, one of them is where Motlet is sleeping.
Yep. Exactly.
So you both meet each other at the breakfast area. Where Motlet, you get a bit of breakfast. Nothing to write poems about, but it does the trick. Unicorn can pay
Bread
5
plus
copper pieces.
I don't have 5 copper pieces. I only have silver.
Well, I can break you the silver, says Danae, the raven-haired barkeep.
I already spent 1/10 of my money for nothing for myself. I gave one of you guys a gold piece, but I don't remember who it was.
Everybody shrugs. Yeah.
And now they know that the elf doesn't keep track of her money.
Is there anything I can bring you? And she looks at the... I was
No.
looking for Fluffy's character name. Give me a second. Valeria.
Valerian.
Wow.
It
Unless he...
says
Yeah.
pick on the stream.
I was looking at roll 20 at the bottom, but it said Poe Fluffy Duck. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't change your name, Fluffy. Shame on you.
Yes.
Or did you... I'm assuming you're here. Is this assumption correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright. You are all gathered. You have... You probably don't drink in the morning. Are you the kinds of people that drink in the morning? Or do you have like... She will have like hot... like warm... hot goat milk. If you will have it. Or water.
I suppose the hot goat milk.
Alright.
I think so. The water could be dangerous. Could be a danger. So the milk is it?
Fantastic. Commence the roleplay.
Engage roleplay now.
I'm waiting on you guys. This scene.
I mean, you guys need help getting things started, or you guys have to get rolling?
I mean, Rhiannon would just sit there, drink some tea or whatever she can get that is warm, eat whatever she can get, and read her scary books
Yeah, sure.
that
Yeah.
are full of scary knowledge.
You have a cup of fizzle tea.
Ignore thistles out here.
What did you say?
They grow. I can't speak that word. Here,
Fizzle?
fizzle.
Well, you can roll me a nature check to find out.
Oh, they import them from Faerun somewhere else. A nature check. Where's my nature? I commence the rolling, I think. It's a 22.
When I look up fizzle, it gives me a noble house, so I actually don't know.
I mean, how do you spell it? Because
Fizzle. Of course.
yeah, Thestle.
Yes.
It's Distel.
No, it's Fizzle.
Distel tea. It's fuzzy tea, right? With bubbles and stuff.
It's like a whistle, but with a thistle.
Why? Yeah.
So a
I
22.
describe what I do. You feel free to describe what you do.
What is I was gonna ask, is it okay if Jeremiah comes in looking for the others after leaving his broom to tidy itself?
Go ahead. Your unseen servant. I believe there is a range restriction.
Oh, that's annoying. Well, I mean, after the hour, I guess, is spent, then Jeremiah will wander off.
I will double
He
check the spell.
notices that it isn't effective enough.
So the wooden door to the tavern opens up and brings in a cold draft, as in the frame stands Jeremiah.
Close the door.
Please close the door. It's getting warm in here.
Jeremiah closes the door.
Clear.
How y'all doing? Everybody recovering okay?
I have a bit recovery headache, but everything is okay.
Has anyone seen Valerian?
You look-
shopping.
I think he was complaining about his armor being not his size.
But yeah, I reckon that'd be a problem for armor. You guys up to much today? I could use some pairs of hands to help me with the ramshackle.
How does it look inside?
Like something crawled up it and died, by my reckoning.
That sounds like a work.
Well, I mean, it is work, but you know, it'll pay itself back, hopefully, like those hunt traps did. You gotta think about investment, but not just about investment. You gotta think about brand, marketability. If we have a central place where people know where we are, we can start building ourselves up as big time adventurers. People will start coming to us for help instead of us having to go to them for help.
You're not talking about taking my business away, are you? Right in front of me.
To the contrary, madame.
I mean, you have a tavern, he has an inn, so it's slightly different business.
I mean, I wouldn't wish to infringe on your property. It's just a matter of, business is slow and more attractions will draw more customers for both of us. So I reckon it's in both our interests.
So, does Jeremiah believe what he's saying?
Yes. He is very naive.
Okay. Yeah, she gives you the and doesn't believe you.
I mean, we don't have to get into the innkeeping business. We could start our own enterprise, but I don't know what that might look like yet. So I was hoping to, I don't know, maybe we could hash it out. See if you guys had any ideas what this town might need.
I hear many fantastic ideas from the other players.
I don't have a business in his business, so
Yeah, that's fair. So did Valerian say when he was coming back? Or where he went?
not to me.
Alright, well, we can hang around until he comes back. Until then,
Or we can do some work.
I'm sure this is the kind of town where you can step outside for 2 minutes and see and have met everybody that lives here.
I mean, worst case, you could ask the owner of this establishment to give your friend a message.
I reckon that's smart. Hey, ma'am, if you see our friend
Don't
Valerian,
tell me you forgot my name already.
I know your name. I just, I didn't know if we had that kind of relationship yet, where we're on a first name basis.
It's okay, you can mention my second name then.
I am pretty sure that he is not privy to that detail yet.
I'm gonna come in the inn.
Fantastic.
Oh, well, look at the time. Looks like we gotta go.
What? Go where?
Goodbye.
I'm just joshing around now. I'm sorry, ma'am. It seems it slipped my mind. I had a very busy last day.
I'm trying to open up the actual Lonelywood thingy, but it's not opening up for some reason. What the fuck?
I can see a Lonelywood map.
Not the map, was trying to find the information about Lonelywood. You know, one
Nice,
of
I
them
wasn't-
one of them is the map and the other thing is all the information about it.
One name I need. It's the one name I didn't write down.
Are you sure she
She's
told you
got
that?
10.
I mentioned it just earlier today.
I think she's got 10 done. I don't know how's the pronunciation.
There we go.
Den or something like that.
Den? Yeah, that sounds familiar. Den?
Nope.
No,
Yes.
I think yes.
Are you sure?
Denise?
I'm sure on like 70%.
I know it, but I'm enjoying this too much. Oh god damn it, Tom.
I don't know it. Then again, I never got the name of the NPC in the first place.
Oh, Dene Zottel.
Yes.
Didn't have it written on the back of my hand, I swear.
So, Valerian, as you enter the tavern, what is it that you're carrying with you?
Well, I'm carrying a bunch of items I got from a shop in back. And I'm gonna reveal it to the others. It's a bunch of snowshoes that everyone gets one. And bunch of crampons and everyone gets one as well.
Okay.
Sorry for being late. I did some shopping in the meantime.
I do want to imagine those 2 huge bear traps you carry on your back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You planning to go on some hunting?
Well, yeah, we'll have to kill that bitch at some point.
Okay.
She'll has to
No,
fix this, right?
I mean, I guess that's our biggest lead. She kind of did it to spite you, huh? And maybe she'll have some way to reverse it if we can make her have no other choice.
This is what crampons are, by the way.
Did some preparations after the last battle, just in case. Bought more traps.
I don't reckon it's gonna be as easy as taking out that moose. I mean, that net combo that we did, that was very efficient. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to find that place easily again without the shrinker. So that's a whole kettle of worms.
Well, maybe there's more job around here.
Oof. Why?
Well, yeah, I think Danae is going to shrug and say, Well, no more jobs that I know of. You can always go fishing. Or do some day labor with the lumberjacks. Go out into the woods hunting, I guess. But nothing for adventure types.
Danae, do you reckon there's any sort of enterprise that the town might find relevant? Like maybe like a casino or something?
She gives a short laugh and then grabs some agate and polishes it. People
I don't
out
think
here,
casinos.
what can I say? It's a lonely place. There's no big enterprise in Lonelywood, but one of the smallest towns.
See, I call that right there a business opportunity.
Yeah, she shrugs again. Opportune away.
You
Well,
notice
some-
it's almost literal edge of the world, right?
I'm sorry?
You know that this is literal edge of the world, right?
Of course I do. People come here for the thrills.
Not many. Certainly not for Make Prosperous Casino.
But the people that do come here, they're tourists and they have money. That's my reckoning.
That's not how economy works.
Isn't that a bit of a racial stereotyping?
I mean, none of us have. What? What race am I being stereotyping against?
The dwarves, it's like they have all money. I have seen poor dwarves. They work as lumberjacks.
I didn't say anything about dwarves.
I'm pretty sure you said something about dwarves.
No, I just said tourists.
Oh. Excuse me.
Alright.
She turns around and buries her face in her book.
Are you sure you're not going crazy? I mean, you already wanted a moose brain, and we did not need to get it.
What the heck
I
do you
mean-
do with a moose brain?
I mean,
Not
you'll
bad.
make some mean stew out of that.
It's an investment opportunity. What are you going to question it like that?
What kind of investment opportunity are you gonna get from moose brain? From single moose brain?
Well, there are some barbarian tribes that believe that if you ingest certain body parts of your foe, you will acquire the features or attributes of the ingested part. So maybe if he eats the brain, he gets smarter or more moose-like.
So, you know this. You get a notification where your eyes. What color are your eyes?
I did not plan for my eye color. Let me have a
So,
look.
whatever the color your eyes are, they light up for like 3 seconds. Shring! And give a light glow off them. And in your head you hear it's called like green pimple bubble stop. And you hear his voice. It's spoken in Goblin, but you hear like a live translation of like a bored woman with a Baldurian accent that says, "Make your party members eat the fucking brain without them noticing."
Oh god. Without the what in? Sorry.
Without them, it's like make them eat the brain.
All right. Well, you see, Valerian, the best market opportunities are the ones that you just don't know are coming yet.
That sounds like a scam.
The glowy
Yeah,
eye
that's
thing,
interesting.
everybody saw that part.
Yeah, sorry, sometimes it's a Ganassi thing. I get like it's like I need to vent some of the excess heat through my eyes.
That's not how anything works.
My eyes are sweating.
It's like
I think that's called crying.
it's like well, for me it's more like passing wind, but for my eyes.
You fart through your eyes?
Yeah, let's not dwell too much on that.
No, no.
Please,
Go
it's so
on.
much more interesting than your business opportunities with brains.
I'm still wrapping my head a little around Ganassi biology a little bit. It's not something that comes with an instruction manual.
Oh, it does. You just have to find it in the right library.
Yeah, but libraries are boring. You know, I got time to waste them. I can't be looking at a book all day.
Why? I do that all the day, all the time, for the last
Okay.
50 years.
Right, but I'm a entrepreneur, and you know, time equals business opportunities.
Where did you pick up that word in the first place? Doesn't sound like
Which-
Sorko talk to me. Are you one of those water deviants?
It's a water Davian.
A water
It's
deep
Dave.
resident.
Oh, water Deepian?
You talking to me?
I?
Yes.
No, I don't reckon
Who-
I've been in Waterdeep. And
Who
To
are
be
you
honest-
and how many?
who am I?
Looks like a Chinasi to me, so.
That's what he is, not who he is.
I believe his name is Jeremiah.
Happy right there. Name's Shamar. I'm a trophy hunter, I guess is the right word for it.
Do you carry the brain with you, or did you leave it at the inn?
I believe my good friend here, whose name is Danae, she was in the business of preserving it.
He gave you the pickled brain.
Oh yeah, I've got a jar of pickled brain. Guess what's inside it?
With vinegar, I think it was.
Brain preservation juice. Other people call it vinegar.
I'm pretty sure everyone calls it vinegar.
I don't reckon it's vinegar.
It's a very enterprising word, you know?
It's
I
a
mean,
very purpose. It's restricting the purpose of the fluid. It's restricting the fluid in its purpose if you restrict it to brains. That's what I wanted to say. You could call it an organ pickling stuff.
Wouldn't be the first brain.
So, I reckon we needed to have some sort of conversation about renovating the ramshackle. If you three are liable to help, I can't really afford to pay much right now, but maybe you can organize some sort of payoff in the future as soon as we do start making money.
That sounds like a scammer's scheme. I will not pay you now, but I will pay you later if I make money.
I mean, that is what I'm saying. I'm not putting like flowery words on it because I got a -1 charisma.
You should let your more charismatic comrades speak then.
Rude.
Hey, bot, help me scan my comrades.
Hey,
Scam
but how
how?
would you scam yourself?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not that intelligent than you, so you should find something how to scam friends if you want money. Here they are, and with that I show 10 gold pieces on the table.
Also, did you know that it is rude to scam your friends?
Hey
This-
guys, there's a person with 16 intelligence and 18 charisma. Give me your money, and I'll make it work.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal to me.
Who are you talking about?
I mean,
I'm not
let's
scamming. Just give me your money. You don't need it.
Jeremiah
I'm pretty sure that I will need it in the future.
Well, you all heard Valerian's demand. Make a charisma saving throw or hand over this money.
Make
Okay.
a peer pressure saving throw.
Yeah, exactly. For each person in the call, it's a D10. A 10 plus person in the call. So 5 persons makes it to 15.
It's also a disadvantage.
Are we actually rolling?
No, we are not
No.
rolling.
You can roll.
Only if you fall for the scam, am I right?
You can roll if you want to.
I mean, right now I don't even see what kind of role I play in this in restoration business.
I mean, I reckon there's something of not monetary value that I can offer both Valerian and Mott. But as for you, I don't know, just tell me what you want. I'll see if I can help. You know? Like I don't want to scam anybody. I'm just saying, hey, let's pull together. Where's your Frostdale spirit?
Do you have an ethereomagnetic detector?
I can put it on my shopping list.
That thing doesn't exist.
I don't know that.
No, you do. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. If so, that would be really interesting.
I'll keep an eye out in case I see it. But Mott, I wanted to ask you. You had that thing, the surgery that you needed. Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah. But that would be thing that I need to travel from the town somewhere.
Right. I mean, I'm very happy to accompany you and offer my services as a fellow adventurer in exchange for assistance.
Assistance with the Rimshackle?
Right, righty doey.
You know, from what I got, you three own it. So you could just say, hey, you lazy bums, you have a part in it. Let's go and fix it.
Well, I mean, I just don't feel like I'm that kind of guy. You know, I can't.
You've
That's-
been, let's just say the soup is warm again. With the time you needed to get to this point.
Yeah, Rhiannon, your tea is getting cold.
I drank the tea already. I can do the talking and the drinking at the same time.
If you say so.
I mean, I don't do the talking while I drink. I have to make a break.
Oh, I remember
Scribble
what we
in my
were.
notes.
What I
Find a way to
remember-
drink and talk at the same time without choking.
I remember what we were gonna. What I offered to help you with. It was finding those elvish ruins.
No, that's what you used to bait me into your camaraderie.
I see. I need something bigger to bait you into helping move boxes and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna need ancient.
Do I look like
elven
someone who
craftsmen.
moves boxes?
Road.
I mean,
I can make you a list of everything that's in there.
all right.
And
that
everything
sounds
that you
helpful.
would probably need to fix it.
That sounds
like
mighty
a plan.
helpful. Well, here's another offer. You seem like the kind of person who could use a place to stay free of charge for the foreseeable future as they continue to explore the local area.
Now we're talking business. Also, I'm pretty sure that Danae would be pretty miffed about you stealing customers from right under her nose.
I mean, technically, I'm employing you, right? So that's not
No,
really
you're bribing me.
me stealing you. I offer goods in exchange for services.
No, you are offering services in exchange for services.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bribe to me.
You're right. It sounds like whoring.
I mean, I guess when you put it like that, but like that wasn't what I was doing. Anyway, I think we're detracting from the point here.
You should stop talking and get us going because you're just stepping into the biggest pot of dog shit you can find.
Yeah, I'm still new to this whole entrepreneur. It's kind of like a thing I'm trying out.
Let me give you an advice then. Don't spend 10 minutes running around the soup or whatever it's called here.
I see.
Because you're
That's-
going to bore everyone to death.
All right. Point taken. Valerian. You feeling okay? Kind of quiet.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was wondering if we could have a talk in private at some point. Doesn't have to be right now, but I reckon. I don't know.
Uh,
Might be-
I don't know you enough, so perhaps.
I'm not about to offer my services like that, just Valerian.
I mean, doesn't your dear friend Valerian here own a part of the inn too? Or did he sell it to you?
Right, I wasn't trying to make any advances. That's not what I was saying. I just figured there was something private that we need to talk about, but it can wait.
Maybe if we venture longer.
Sounds good. So it sounds like we have an invested interest in getting our back on this druid lady. But my opinion is that Mott's surgery probably takes priority over that. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know.
So, Mott looks at his quest log, and it shows like a surgery quest, and it's like lined in red, and there are question marks where the quest level is supposed to be.
To complete this quest, it runs out in 32 days.
Oh,
Not
there's
32.
also a timer on it that is question marks.
Yeah,
How many question marks?
a lot. A lot, and
Probably
big
just
ones,
for the days.
and big red ones.
Yeah. So you know there is a green quest that says Schwinga, and there's like these orange, dark orange quest that says Droid. And other than that, and there's the red one.
Just the
But-
deep red exclamation marks all over it.
But Motlet looks over and he sees in the corner of the room sits to what looks to be a shield dwarf woman that is holding the skull of a knucklehead trout and is carving it to into a figurine.
Okay,
Yes.
I gotta move to her table. Hello?
Aye, hello. Another
Pretty nice
gruesome
car.
day in Ten Towns, is it?
Yeah, pretty nice carving, by the way.
It looks like a block. It's like very rough and doesn't have a shape yet. So she'll.
I don't have any idea about the carvings, so
Yeah, it's not yet to a state where you could call it
Yeah.
where you would make out the shape.
As carving, are you insulting me with a block?
It's all right. Looks like a doppelganger to me so far. Might be a mimic.
okay,
Uh,
really fun. I have a question. How to set it? I'm a friend looking for someone who can kill a Yeti, if I'm correctly remember. Are you able to do it?
That's me.
Are you able to help us with that? You look like a warrior or something like that.
she stops carving and looks up at you. I have a battle axe on me at all times. But I'm not warring anymore. Although maybe you could help me with a problem. I would be
Which
inclined
is-
in helping you out with a Yeti.
What's the problem?
There has been cold-blooded murders happening in the past 2 months ago. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and a month ago a dwarf glassblower in Brinchender.
Can
Each
you show me
victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart.
That
I can show you the Icewind Dale map, so
Thanks.
this should make it easier. Oh, did somebody send me a message?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's not related to anything here.
Where
Okay.
was that? Which towns? Where was that?
East Haven, Targos, and Brinchender.
East Haven. Yeah. Okay.
You see,
These towns are
they all had a dagger of ice through their hearts. And I believe I know why. The drunken lot huddled in the tavern. Oh wait, no, that's weird. I'm reading box text and realize, oh wait, this doesn't make sense this way. Yeah, she smokes on her pipe. Like pulls out a pipe and uses a flint to put it on. Takes a deep puff. And she will say, I believe I know who it is. The good news is, I am very confident in the person who did the slaying. The bad news is, I sent a group of adventurers after him, and they have yet to return.
okay.
I've waited for 10 days. After that, I was looking if I could find them in different taverns. But no luck so far. You haven't seen them, have you?
No.
Group
I
of
don't-
adventurers doing quests in 10 towns? One of
I
them was a druid. A Gymnasia, I believe. Of with a brittle skin. Looks like shapen out of marble.
I don't know anything about that.
I believe Unicorn want to say something?
Nothing important.
Okay.
Are you some kind of a guard or something like that? Or bounty hunter? When you are looking after someone who murdering people.
I used to be a bounty hunter in the past. But now I prefer to relax.
But I took an arrow to the knee.
No, my knee is fine.
Alright, pardon
I'm
me.
just too rich and was successful in everything I did. You know. So I'm retired. Have you heard the name Sefak Caltro?
Have I?
Have you? So how long have you been in 10 Towns, Motlid?
I don't know, like 5 days, maybe. Something like that.
No, you have not, no.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
I'm giving you a sec. What am I? Are you back or what's happening?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or okay. Yeah, I'm here still. I'm just looking into my sheet. How long am I in the Alden Towns? Because I think I arrived 5 days ago or 3 or something like that. So not
It's
quite long.
definitely. I mean, how did you get to 10 Towns? Because it's a perilous journey.
By a ship with Valerian.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But Valerian lives here, basically.
Yeah, but the story when we made Jeremy was that we arrived on the boat
Okay.
3 or 4 days ago. But I think we didn't establish it properly.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for notes, guys. I have 2 monitors, and 2 monitors are not enough. Look, Sefak Caltro. He
Tell me
works
about
for a
it.
small traveling merchant company called Torx, owned and operated by a shady dwarf named Torga Icewind. In other words, Sefak gets around. He's charming, makes friends easily. He's also Torga's bodyguard, so I'm guessing he's good with a blade. His victims come only from only 3 towns that sacrifice people to the Frostmaiden on nights of the new moon. This is what passes for civilized behavior in Icewind Dale.
You guys sacrifice people?
Aye.
That's so primitive.
Well, don't look at me, I didn't make the rules. Maybe the victims found a way to keep their names out of the drawings. And Sefak found out they were cheating, so he killed them. Maybe, just maybe, Sefak is doing the Frostmaiden's work. I followed Torx for 10 days as it moved from town to town. Quite a devious little enterprise, but that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Sefak Caltra looked in this weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. But he was not on fire like this fella. And she points at Jeremiah. It was like
Howdy.
the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frostmaiden indeed.
But he's not a snow elf.
Or
Nah.
White Dragonborn.
A man, he is. if you would be interested in helping out in some justice, I will pay you 100 gold pieces to apprehend Sefik, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him. Preferably without getting the authorities involved, if you know what I mean.
I will turn my head and look on guys, the rest of them. Guys, do we need money for the inn? Like 100 gold pieces?
Did someone say business opportunity? No, well, no one said that, but we like gold.
You could call
Can I
this
buy
a
a-
business opportunity. I prefer the old-fashioned term quest.
Can you give me the elevator pitch? I guess. What's the equivalent here? The wagon pitch.
Equivalent of what?
The elevator pitch.
Of the mission?
Yeah, just give me the boilerplate.
I just read out the block. Oh God.
I
Fine.
was pretending not to listen in character.
Sefik
Is-
Caltro. A man with torques. With the traveling merchant company called Torques. Find him. Find out if he killed the people from the towns. And deal with him. Definitely. 100 gold pieces for reward. Don't get caught.
Sounds like a job.
Also, what is an elevator?
Wibbly wobbly, Genasi stuff.
Wow.
The platform, usually tied by rope, used to move stuff up and down a shaft.
What she said.
Weird.
I mean, dwarves invented them as far as I know. Because of the mine shafts.
I'm sure they use different terms than elevator. Maybe not.
Up and down mover.
Yes, the up and down movers.
They could just call them descenders because they go down instead of up as elevation.
I mean, they also go up, so
That's true. I guess that's a matter of perspective.
I think it sounds quite dangerous also if we couldn't get caught.
I ain't said it's easy. I've sent a group of what look to be competent adventurers already. They're very interested in the money, but have yet to return to claim it. I waited a month. No luck.
have
I
you
don't know.
considered that they met their untimely demise?
Well,
It's possible, yeah.
this is why I'm asking you lot.
You want us to find our untimely demise too?
She looks over to the two bear traps on next to Valerian.
I mean, I'm an elf. If I die, I just come back in 100 years or so.
Is that how that works? Interesting.
Yes, I already died once
What?
or twice.
If you say so.
That's actually how it works.
So, but Unicorn doesn't know about her past lives.
Actually, if she's above 100 years, she does. It's just a glimpse, but she can't
I'm
put the
just-
picture together yet.
You haven't had. So Rhiannon has not had her what's it called, the elfin thingy. So
Didn't you specifically ask me to make her old enough so she did have it?
specifically old enough so that you will have it in like a month or two.
Ow. Okay, then I just know it from the other elf because they tell me.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's an elf
Alrighty.
thing
I mean-
that tells you that you're an adult now. where you like reconnect with your what's
Past
it?
lives.
Yeah, exactly.
So the statement states just with the according to my family. I died 2 times already.
Well,
I see you look awfully not keen on the whole dying bit. I understand. Bounty hunting is a dangerous business. It
You
takes
think?
Who's he
skill,
talking
it
to?
takes cunning. It's mostly Jeremiah and Motlet who were actually talking about the job.
Alright, they are not elves.
I ain't too worried about that. That's just part of the fun.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
an
know.
excuse to get to know Ten Towns a bit more. She shrugs.
Get a
What did you
honorable
say
death.
again was the payment the others were bound to receive on their return?
100 gold pieces. My memory serves.
I made you the
I
same
think you
offer.
sorry lot could use the 100.
What? Sorry, Unicorn, you cut off.
Yeah, because you talked and they stopped talking. I said, you sorry lot could use a few hundred gold
sorry.
pieces, or just 100.
That sounds about right.
Also, I could use. Also, I could use more money because stuff is expensive, especially the ink. For whatever reason, it is expensive.
I mean, if you want to negotiate, that sounds like it's between you and this fine lady here.
100 gold pieces
I
sounds
think
fair to me.
I thought you are the I thought you're the entrepreneurial type.
Right, but I sort of take things at face value and like don't haggle because I'm not very good at it.
There are some cultures where that is considered rude. Not sure if dwarves count among those.
Why do you keep
She
talking about-
continues carving while dragging on the pipe stuck in her mouth, like on the side.
All right, I've got one offer for you, Miss Rian. Is that your name? Rhiannon?
No,
I just want to make sure I pronounced that right.
I'm Helen. Helen Trollbane.
Okay, thanks, Helen.
No worries, let me write down my name for you for your notebook. There you go.
Thank you very much. I was thinking, in exchange for a day's work, and I'm looking to our 3 adventurers. I was thinking of making some halfling gingerbread cookies. We're using the secret recipe that the speaker gave us.
Well, if she gave you this secret recipe, it's not secret anymore, is it?
Well, I intend to keep it secret, but I also intend to make cookies. So
The only
anyone
way to
who-
keep a secret is to kill everybody else who knows it.
well, that seems a bit dramatic.
That also seems a bit excessive.
Classic bounty hunter wisdom.
Luckily, I'm not a bounty hunter.
You get this one for free, lass.
All right, so the uncommonly known recipe for halfling gingerbread.
It's downgraded from secret to rare. It's no
Yeah.
longer legendary.
It's epic. It's still epic. We
These
had to do a
epic
quest
cookies.
for it.
Anyone who helps me with tidying up the ramshackle, I will give you some cookies.
Sounds like a war. No.
That's
That
a
sounds
scam.
like the ideal scheme to bribe some children.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you
can
running out of ideas?
Yes,
I mean, the
but
cookies were fucking delicious, and it's the best thing in 10 towns. Or at least
This-
in Lonelywood.
I think the thing I gotta focus on is the roof. So I really do need the extra hands.
I mean,
So-
do we want to join this dwarven lady now in her?
No, I'm staying here.
No, I was just like, are we going to get hired by you, or are we going to?
I
I don't
mean, feel free to go about your pace. If you don't
I
show
mean-
up in 10 days, I imagine that you got killed too. Or, ignored the mission.
Yeah, I mean it's the quest. It's in the quest log. You know, it's on the to-do list.
Well, a month passed since last time, so there has been another murder again.
Did you say when this person was last sighted? Like where they were? Where they might be heading?
The newest murder has been from Targus as well. That's what I know. But New Moon... So I believe New Moon has been a while ago. Let's see, because we established the moon cycle by the Elven Tomb, right?
Yeah.
So,
Sort of.
so New Moon, alright. Oh man, New Moon is soon. It's like in 3 days.
So
Be nice to get.
the murders are happening on the full moon. Is that what you're saying, Zon?
Are you talking to Son or to Helen?
I'm talking to Zon.
No. I'm saying, oh shit, because the new moon is where the sacrifices happen in 10 towns, which is in 3 days.
I see.
How many days do we need to reach Targus?
I don't know.
Well, you're the only person in this chat who should know.
I'm sorry, I missed a bit. What are those sacrifices? I had to.
In
Human,
Targus.
human sacrifices?
Yeah. What are the? Why are they happening? What's that?
Oh, the human
To
sacrifices.
satisfy, to fall in favor with the Frostmaiden.
So it's something
I-
my character would know of.
Oh, yes. Tourmaline specifically, they sacrifice food. That's what Tourmaline does. Lonelywood and small towns, they sacrifice, they cannot afford sacrificing food, so instead they sacrifice heat. And do not light any fires for the night.
They sacrifice what?
Warmth.
Okay.
Instead they will sleep the whole night without the fire. So they basically cuddle to get
I
through
got
the night.
I got a
Awesome.
Volo's tourist guide. You can tell us how far it should be.
Oh yeah, you opened Volo's tourist guide. I'm also looking. So, going to Tourmaline should be really short. I believe it's like 2 hours to get to Tourmaline. And from Tourmaline to Targus. Alright, I almost got it. Give me a second. Oh, 4 hours. So you can reach Targus within a day.
Right, we could be there and back in the same day if we don't spend all day dilly-dallying.
Yeah, like the morning to get there and the afternoon to go back.
Yeah, but it would mean we don't get anything done there.
I mean, we would be just checking the roads, I reckon, if we're looking for traveling folk. So, we just gotta keep our eyes peeled.
So, Lonelywood to Tourmaline, 2 hours.
You
And
seem
Tourmaline
exceptionally
to
lazy about it.
Targus is 4. So, 6 hours back to get there.
I mean, it'd be nice to see some other towns, see if we can rally some more support for the Ramshackle.
Advertisement?
Let's go on tour, guys.
I would have
You-
no. What's the word again? I don't have any.
Strong feelings.
No, I don't have any problems with leaving the city and going somewhere else. That city is grossly overstated.
Say, this ramshackle inn, you reopening that old bitch?
Well, that ain't no way to
He
talk
is.
about a lady. I reckon I
Huh.
am. I don't know what form it's going to take, but it's, you can't stop the snow. It's coming.
Let me know if it's open. I remember it's quite a tall building. Might be comfortable there.
This is a good time to mention we are accepting sponsorships for the ramshackle rebuilding process.
Well, I offered a deal. If you're looking to get paid, feel free.
Van Tooten.
Although, if you seriously consider doing me this favor, I can see if I might be able to help you out reshingling that old roof. It's been a while since I got to do some crafting. But every dwarf knows a craft.
I've got some plans for the roof, but if I could run them by you, and you've got the skills to make it happen, we'll be in contact, I reckon.
I got the skills to make the shingles. Or at least find good ones that are not pulling... what do the humans call it? Pull the wool over your eyes.
Alright, well, let me pitch you my idea. Could you make a frame for the roof?
A what?
I want to make a big frame where the hole is. And I want to make... Well, I'm a skilled glass blower. So I was reckoning I could make it like a stained glass window for the place.
Oh, okay. So imagine that they're like, if it's a shingled roof, then you're like missing 10% of the shingles. So there are several holes. But you could certainly, she would say, that would work. But still need to fix up the roof. But fixing holes with glass windows sounds fancy.
I reckon that would be a major attraction
Interesting
to the film.
choice of words. The snow might cover the windows. Unless you have something against that.
I was thinking maybe do something fancy with like heating, double glazing, to like make it so that it belts the top of the roof. I don't know. I need to brainstorm on it a little bit. Maybe just have it slanted a little bit more. But that's my plan so far.
She nods. She gives you this, the Witcher free. Do you want to play Gwent? Nod, but he slowly nods.
Did anyone want gingerbread cookies still, or are we past that point now?
Oh, I'd like some.
So, Jeremiah, you can tell me what the secret ingredient is. Unless you want to keep it secret, but I'm letting Unidas know that, if it ever comes up, you can write down what the actual secret of the secret gingerbread cookies are.
Moon's brain.
Gingerbread.
Maybe it was an actual secret. Maybe it was like you do it with love. Or you do some weird fucking ritual. Or you spit in it, but it's up to you.
I reckon maybe thistle? Like we were talking about thistle cookies? Is that a thing?
I don't know anything about cooking. I think not. I believe like thistles isn't something that you eat, but it works for tea. But I'm not a cook, and I have no idea.
I reckon what Jeremiah does is he boils thistles and then he uses that thistle water as part of the cooking process to like give them that thistle aftertaste.
Ooh. Okay. They're secret. Nobody said that they're delicious.
Nobody must know the thistle secret. You guys saw nothing.
Fantastic. So who's eating the cookies?
Yeah, no.
I'm still full from the breakfast.
I mean, they'll last all day. Save them
don't.
for the road.
I'm good.
Okay. It's okay. Cookies will last for a while.
Yep. So, are we planning to head out today? Because if so, we probably need to decide quickly.
I'm already going.
All right. I will take my bundle of cookies and follow, I guess. Everyone got everything?
Are you, did you, wait a second. How closely have you, like, inspected your inn so far?
I reckon he gave a cursory glance around all the rooms, just to know what's there and what's his.
Okay. So, yeah, you would have known that there is the floor level. What's it called?
The common room?
Yeah, like first floor and second floor. But people call the first floor something else instead of first floor.
Ground floor.
Yeah,
Ground floor.
Yeah, ground floor. And the upper floor. But you have spot there is also what appears to be a trapdoor in the what's it called, the part of the room where of the storage, inside the storage, and the trapdoor had a lock on it, which is old and rusty.
So something to look at when we come back, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to be in charge of the way? Who's got the map?
You guys traverse
I do.
through Lonely Wood. Let me open up. As you go outside, I'm going to describe Lonely Wood in a little bit of more detail. Several townsfolk are like trading fish outside at the dock. They're bringing in some stuff. You see like several people, like they're exchanging hands. They're giving over fish for like logging. There's a barter happening. Not much in terms of trade. And you get the feeling like most of the conversations are like people are friendly, but they keep the small chatter very, what's the word, like brisk. So that they have to spend very little amount of time outside and can go back inside where it's actually warm. Because that's just like the kind of place Icewind Dale is. It's too fucking cold to chatter at the docks. But it gives you like a communal feeling that it's more barter and less money based. So, you know. I'm looking for a specific part. Oh yeah, there we go. The oldest buildings in this town and docks, they bear carvings of dragons, lions, and goats that pay deference to the family's crest, which features a chimera. Alright.
This is a nice looking town.
Yeah.
Did any of you want to pit stop while we were here, or
I could use some rations for the way.
have a cookie?
That is the ration, that's a cookie.
It's one of those things they don't sell rations. They don't sell much. They only things that are being sold here is a shop called the Happy Scrimshander, which sells tools of the Scrimshander's trade.
It's a scrimshander.
That's the guy who carves like ivory bones. So, you know what Hlyn Trollbane was doing. She was scrimshanding.
Well, I can't eat that, so it's not of no use.
So doing engravings and such.
Yeah, I
Try to do
could
some
put that on my
hunting on the
tombstone.
way. It's got to be like what, ice rabbits and stuff.
I'm sorry?
No rabbits.
Snow rabbits.
Oh, you want to hunt on the way?
Because ice rabbits would not be very digestible.
I mean, it sounded like you needed rations. I'm just compositing ideas here.
If you could fix up the kitchen
I
in
mean-
the Ramshackle Inn, you know, you could make your own rations.
Can we fix that in one day?
Sure, I believe so.
Plus acquiring all the tools necessary?
How much money do you have?
None.
20,
Basically nothing.
Not enough.
40.
Oh, that sounds like somebody's rich.
Yep. No, 50 actually.
Oh, fantastic.
Where did you get all this money from?
I gave him a
Uh,
bunch of money from the speaker.
Yeah.
I got 5.
I got nothing because I wasn't there yet.
And what do you need?
A kitchen.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
think I
would
can
we
buy-
also have to fix the wall and the roof because then the kitchen would just be leaky and drafty,
Do we
and people would
seriously
just go in there and steal everything?
Do we seriously need to renovate the inn right now?
We're
I'm not
in
sure.
Tourmaline at the moment. We can talk about fixing again when we get back. It's
So
another 8 miles.
let's say it like this: you can fix each room with a days of work and 5 gold pieces to
That sounds right.
replace anything that's missing, or repair anything, like pay for the labor or get the materials. Or
Alright.
or you can save the money and do skill checks and see what happens.
I did want to get a
Oh.
shield.
You wanted what?
I wanted
Or-
to get a shield.
Or we go to Targos, fix the murder case, get some money, and then you have money.
Then we can spend the money on the inn. Yeah.
Well, you can.
Alright, so Jeremiah, roll me a 1d10.
All right, I can do that.
You know, so I
you
know
sure?
what creature kills you on the journeys of 2 hours walking.
I rolled myself an 8.
It's a frost throw.
It's the Mashinga again. Mashinga.
Fantastic. There
We-
was a table. Where is it?
We moved out of Thermalane.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I did want to get a shield, but fuck me, I guess.
No, we are not.
Sorry.
We are on the way to Tourmaline.
We are on the way to Tourmaline. Roll
Yeah.
me again. So 8 is Lonelywood. But I wanted to know something, and it's not in Lonelywood. Roll again.
Also,
Okay, I rolled an 8 again.
Jesus Christ, do it again! It would be super fucking awkward
Alright.
if the guy you need to kill is actually in Lonelywood right now. You step outside and you see him. Wait, that's
Wait.
him!
Did we just do that? Did we roll twice and get him twice?
Yes, you wrote for the location where he is, and 8 is Lonelywood apparently.
Yes. Okay.
Hey guys, that's him. Let's get him.
Yeah, but that doesn't count, so he's not there.
Oh, that's not fair. The dice said it twice.
Do you? I mean, look. I don't want this dwarf to look fucking stupid, like an idiot. Like I don't know where they are, somewhere out there killing
They're a
adventurers.
master of
I
intrigue.
mean, if she just said he's in Targos and then he's not in Targos, she looks like an idiot anyway.
No,
So,
she said
Here's the thing.
the last kill happened in Targos.
And where
It
did
could
the
just be that
other
they-
few happen?
They're
it's
on the path to us.
like
so like we
Tar-
go out the road and
Tar-
they're on the way.
Can you let
Targos,
another-
Bridgender, and East Haven all had what somebody killed. And now somebody in Targos died again. Because the other adventurers didn't stop him.
So it started in East Haven.
I don't know. Did you pay attention to the block text?
Yeah.
I couldn't read the block text. I was relying on that what you said, and that was not very clear. At least to me.
Oh man, it would be funny if he was just like coming into town and it's like, hey, is that? You guys think that's
Yeah, look, he's right over there. He's currently murdering someone. No, he's ripping out their entrails and sacrificing him to the Frostmaiden.
Okay,
Stop
so for 2 reasons he's not here. First of all, it's stupid. The other reason is this is supposed to be a starting quest to get people traveling 10 towns.
Well, I guess he's in.
Alright.
And with that, I rest
That's
my
why
case.
I asked. Did the murders start in East Haven?
They have like been conducted within a month. That was 2 months ago. So like all the 3 murders happened in like a week apart from each other. And
Where
the
was
newest
the first murder?
the newest murder happened 2 weeks ago in Targos.
I'm asking where the first murder was for the
Okay,
fifth
okay,
time.
okay.
Because that's important. That's important information for me.
You know, the quest text isn't very clear. I would say the first one is in East Haven. Then one
this-
happened in Targos. And then one happened in Bridgender. And the fourth one
then
has
one in
been in
Targos
Targos again. Yes. And the first murder was 2 months ago by now.
So what the murders have in common for now is they all happened in the larger cities.
That's what I explained. It happened in the cities that do human sacrifices.
Why do they do human sacrifices? That's so barbaric.
It is barbaric. Do you wish to ask the speaker?
Do I know the speaker?
She lets people who come to Lonelywood stay in her attic because they like the current inn owner is dead.
No, the current inn owner is alive. The current inn is just fucked.
Oh yeah, the last inn owner was dead, so you know. And she's
Yeah, I'm
very
gonna
nice.
ask her that, like, dear speaker, could you explain to me why you practice barbaric practices like human sacrifices? Well, is it just human or is it humanoid?
Well, anyone who lives here in 10 towns.
So they sacrifice people that live here. Could you please stop messing with the map?
No, I really like doing this, you know.
I'm not talking to you.
So, yeah, she will explain to you the big towns sacrifice humans. Towns like Tourmaline or like smaller towns sacrifice food. And those who cannot afford sacrificing people or food, they sacrifice warmth. Each new moon, what's it called? New moon, I believe.
But why do they human sacrifices? That's just a waste of people.
So, have you noticed that summer has not arrived in 10 towns for 2 years now?
It's
Yeah.
always cold here, so
But we no longer can grow crops. Our food supplies are dwindling.
you should try underground mushroom farms.
We don't have that kind of stuff here.
The kobolds are very proficient at that.
She doesn't know of any kobolds that she could thrust as far as she could throw it. Which she cannot throw kobolds very fast, so it's not a lot of thrust. And she says it like in the nicest way possible too, because she's a halfling. And they are always very nice and positive about things.
I understand that. Well, I thank you for the answer. It was
Alright. She waves
Not what I
you
expected.
and the group behind of you. Bye! Come back again!
have a pleasant lifetime.
Yay! All the kids
Bye.
wave too.
All right.
It's that's a standard farewell for the frost elves because they don't expect to meet a person again because they die so fast.
So, the good news, right? While you're on the road, I will not roll for random encounters trying to murder you.
Ain't that?
Oh, that's boring.
At least for now.
But he will roll for every 10 minutes we spend searching in the more, what's the word? Poverty-stricken districts of the larger towns. And with our speed, we will be set by waylaying people every 10 foot or so.
I'm looking to if I can share you. Ah, there we go. This is the crest of Tourmaline.
That looks rather boring.
Rude.
It's a fish.
My God. Look at that detail.
Why is the fish so intent to get the purple, no, not purple, rose colored thing?
So, imagine this town used to have a population of 600. Right now, it's 2/3 of that. It's several people.
It used to.
What?
It used to have a population of 600 that Amber haven't.
Yes. And then player character's backstory happened here. So right now, like 1/3 of the town is, doesn't exist. It's a beautiful, picturesque city, town. That is spreading out from the shore of Mare Dualdon and bordered on the north and west by tall pines. The buildings here incorporate carvings of wizards, homunculi, tigers, and smiling chin.
Hey guys, it's my dad.
Wow, do you say that? Yeah, are you looking like
maybe-
at a fantastical carving of a chin?
Maybe just as a joke, but probably not being serious.
Are there any traces left of the combat, like a place they don't dare to rebuild because it's just so
Like
drenched in
it's
glory?
what's it called? The buildings are contrasted with buildings that are both like burned down to the ground, and others that have like scorch marks, and then like the other half of the building looks like completely rebuilt. You know, so you have like the old building woods and then suddenly new building wood on top of it. That shows the contrast of, oh, this was built like just recently, this part of the building. And some of them have not been rebuilt at all because nobody had the need to, or the people who owned the place are dead.
Right, this is depressing. Let's move on.
So, this is the part where I said, well, I haven't done much prep yet. I don't know what's in Tourmaline right now. So, tell me about, like, what is your overall plan of Tourmaline? Or is it, let's move through to Targus?
Well, someone
So-
wants to buy a shield here.
So that I know,
Correct.
should I read Tourmaline real quick? Or should I read Targus instead?
I think read Targos, because I don't think we're planning to stay long in Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
Okay.
I mean, besides
the
for
big
shields,
question is buying stuff, right? So can we buy stuff here?
I also would like to question is, has anyone seen the person we are looking for here? Like if we go around and make this, tell them descriptions? Or if you just wander around the place, maybe we see someone like that.
Are you asking people, or how do you go about it?
I will search the people who are most likely to know this stuff and ask them.
Okay.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the murderer of Targos? Not like that.
So the part about not getting authorities involved might come into here as you ask for the murderer, which is like,
Oh, we are supposed to not get authorities involved? That's boring.
sometimes I wonder
I
if you
might have
listen
not
to what I
listened.
say.
I apparently didn't listen to that. But then I will probably just ask if they have seen a person like that for no specific reason. Like, he's a friend I'm looking for. He was supposed to meet me here, but he's not here.
Yeah, sure. Roll me an investigation check with charisma.
Can I not just roll it with intelligence because then I get one more?
No.
Well,
dang.
then it's one less. It's a 9. Except if I get advantage, then it's a 20.
Sefek, you say? I remember that name.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Let me think. It's been a while since I've seen him. Although I do believe that he passed through here a while ago, going to Targus. Was about a week's past.
Well,
He's
that
one of
old-
the dude of Torx, the traveling merchants.
Well, apparently he forgot. I thank you very much, dear sir. And I will make a bow in front of
Yeah, he like shrugs and moves on with his day.
Then I will move back to the party.
Okay. So, Valerian, while she was looking around, you have found that there appears to be a dockside tavern called the Blue Clam. And there is an inn known as the East Side. But there is no general store.
Oh, blacksmith?
What?
Is there a blacksmith?
Is there a carpenter?
You know, they're like people. You asked for a store specifically. I would say that there's a smith at the very least because there's also mine nearby.
I don't ask. I'm from this town, so I
Oh,
should
you
be
know.
very much aware.
That's what. Okay. Let me. I am looking real quick if there's anything specific to Tourmaline that would say. I mean, they have the mine nearby, from where they harvest gemstones from a cavern complex set into the low hill north and east of the settlement.
Yeah, but it's jewelry related, not really.
Okay. There are shipbuilders in this town, but there's no blacksmith. You can probably find a normal smith here, for doing more common stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that will do.
Yeah.
So we can just move on.
Hey, Mott,
Yeah.
you say you're looking for a shield, right?
Yeah. Also with Valerian, both of us want a shield.
Have you ever used a shield before?
No.
I mean, you gotta be like. It takes a lot of training to get used to one.
He asks you if you have the shield proficiency.
Hey, wait a minute, Mike, don't take me. I don't. Is it a problem?
Well, if you're not trained to use a shield, you might find it difficult to use. It interferes with being able to cast spells and whatnot. Just thought you should know before you make any financial investments.
It's investment into my defense.
All right, I don't want to tell you your business, but just wanted to check.
Okay.
You hear a voice cry out. Says 50 gold. You missed the first part, and he cries out, 50 gold to anyone who clears it out. And then starts from the beginning again. Gemstone mine is closed because of monsters. Speaker Matthew is offering 50 gold to anyone who clears it out.
That sounds like a job you could do.
And
Probably.
starts and is walking down the street, slowly getting around the corner.
What kind of person was it?
It's a boy wrapped in heavy winter clothes. That is shouting the news of the day to people as people
boy,
pass by.
could you come over here for a minute? For a spell?
Yeah, he looks over and gets grabs with his he has a box on him and walks over. Yes?
Saying something about a mine infested with stuff?
Aye. Gemstone mine's closed. It's filled with monsters.
That much I got. What kind of monster?
I don't know. That's the part I'm supposed to say.
Oh. Can you tell me who could tell us more? Your employee?
Oh yeah. That's the second part of my phrase. Speaker Matthew. He can help
Where
you
do I
out.
find this person?
Oh, alright. You just go down the street, then to the left, then to the right. Then look at the big building. And knock.
Valerian, you know where this building is, right?
I mean, Speaker Matthew. He's the speaker.
So
leave us there.
Valerian should know where
Yes.
this place is.
Indeed.
So he can get us there.
If he feels like it, Did you
Yeah.
ask nicely?
Well, would you be so inclined to bring us there so we could maybe ask for more information about this, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah,
Are
he's
we
gonna-
sure we want to get sidetracked? We were kind of doing a thing. I thought.
This is a mine. How deep can it be? Maybe we are stuck here for maybe 4 hours or something.
He's not at the house. I believe he might be at the Blue Clam at this point of at this day, point in the day.
Where in the
That-
9 Hells is the Blue Clam?
You
That
go
shouldn't
to the
be far.
docks.
Mark, Valerian, what do you think? Is this worth the sidetrack?
I mean, we could at
$50.
least inquire more information before we say no.
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
al-
I thought we were in a rush, but I guess not.
Yeah, we are in a rush that is 3 days ahead. Because that's
Clearing.
when the next thing is.
Clearing a mine shouldn't take that long.
If we take that long to clear a mine, we
Besides-
definitely picked the wrong mine.
Aren't you looking for money for your tavern?
That's true, but I'm a little bit skeptical about this job.
Are you afraid of mines?
I mean, a little bit. Like, have you ever heard of like bad gas and stuff? Like, I'm on fire.
Bad what?
It's like a thing, right?
Oh!
Talking about farting.
You mean...
That's
no.
funny.
Well, cow farts are actually inflammable. To some degree.
Right.
I
but-
find it so hilarious that Rihanna knows what cows are and that they fart and that they are flammable.
But like bad gas in mines, that's liable to cause explosions when you put a flame near it. That's you know, a reason to be
Can't you
afraid
put
of
your
mines.
flame out?
You want to kill a yeti and you're afraid of
Gas.
mind gas. Is that what you're saying?
Listen, all I'm saying is, if you could spontaneously explode, would you take measures to avoid that? That
Well,
makes sense
you
to me.
could just stop burning for a minute or something.
I guess you could get like a pet bird, put it in a cage, have one of your friends hold it in front of you.
That does technically make sense, but I can't just turn myself off. You gotta understand. Not as the same way like you can just turn off your liver.
Oh no, the bird will start like chirping around if there's something funny in the air.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that's an old trick, taught by the dwarves.
Hey, Zenolar, are
Yes.
in these mines some gases that would explode?
I haven't read
Probably
the mine
not.
part of the mine yet. So
Well, you have time to do so now, because we're going towards the whoever the fuck it was at the blue clam.
On
shell.
speaker.
commence roleplay
Yeah, who's
as I
currently at the
read
clam
ahead.
business.
Yes. Feel free to roleplay as I read what's happened by the blue
We
clan.
are already role-playing.
Good. Keep going.
Yes.
Keep solving
going.
for that, guys.
Indeed, keep going, my friend. Keep killing the time so a GM has more time.
let's argue more about
Yes.
bad gas.
Also, in my head, Rihanna knows all the useless shit in the world.
Yeah, I'm not competing with that.
She also knows a lot of useful stuff.
Well, okay. So,
Like, for example, Genasi make bad miners because they burn.
how is it that you know so much about dwarves?
Who do you expect digs our cave tunnels?
I assumed it was a lair, because you said you lived with. Did you say you lived with the dragon?
Yeah, who
Or
do
am
you
I-
think built that stuff? Do you think it was just there?
I mean, I'm not gonna just assume that. It could be anything that made that. It could be natural. It
Well,
could be.
it was a dragon who did it himself. So, but if you need tunnels, it's best to ask someone who knows the most about tunnels.
Okay. It's an
And
interesting point.
dwarves have a natural affinity to for stonework, which we elves don't have.
Okay. So did you
You
grow up in
just
like
have an affinity for knowing stuff, and knowing stuff means also finding the best person to do the job.
All right. So what does that make us?
I don't know yet. Ace are
Okay.
very, very useful allies or meat shields.
Nice.
I'm just being honest here.
Interesting. Well, your honesty is
I don't know
appreciated.
you. I don't know you enough. I don't know what you can do.
I think honesty is the first step to good entrepreneurship.
My specialty is wizardry. Specifically the kind of manipulating what keeps people down.
Oh, like bad news and stuff.
No. the actual force of down gravity.
So, right, I understood first. I just wanted to make the joke.
I know you people don't know exactly about stuff like that because, well, it's from another world, I think.
So,
But,
so you
I
are
mean,
talking people to death?
I think that's what
No,
they're saying.
that's
Yeah.
what politicians do.
Because it starts to sound to me like that. Because I'm start to get boring by you.
Well, she's reached out her hand. Some glowy, grayish, white, wibbly wobbly stuff like dragon runes, which you can maybe read, will appear in the sky around a rune circle, and then you will feel heavy.
He feels heavy.
All of us?
Heavier or heavy?
You feel like you're weighing double as much as you usually do. Like your physical weight has been doubled.
Okay.
You feel fat.
Oh, do I just put on a couple pounds?
Like your volume doesn't change, but your density does.
Yeah, I see, but I don't know how.
Well, now you're calling
You would
us not smart.
sink deeper into the ground, and your steps would be heavier, I think. Also, you have advantage on strength checks.
Wait. So my speed is halved?
Your
Or how-
speed is reduced by 10 feet, and you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
I can still imagine how does it works in normal world. When you get
You
heavy.
I mean,
But
imagine
when-
like the G-force is keeping you down. No, it's not the G-forces in this case, it's your density.
Imagine like you're running through water.
Okay.
Everything
Like,
you do
you
has
are
resistance.
heavier than you used. You are heavier than you used to be.
magic.
If someone shoves you, you're not as easily moved.
It's literally being fat. I mean, I know out of experience, guys.
But now, like, she stretches her hand out again, the wibbly wobbly, but she turns the hand the other way. So, no, you are light.
How strange.
Fascinating.
And this
You
is
can jump.
where you see the outside of the blue clam. You know, like a block ahead, but you can see the sign.
Are we gonna share magic tricks all day? Or are we gonna get some work done?
Well, the magic tricks was to explain what I can do with my magic. That's the most basic stuff I can do.
Alrighty.
If you prefer me to murder someone with magic, I can do that too.
Can you open a door with magic?
Define opening. Does the door have to be intact afterwards?
I think Jeremiah just opens the door and steps inside.
I mean, before you go inside, like you approach the tavern, and outside the tavern, you see two bundled up humanoids talking to one another. When they see you, one waves to you in a friendly manner, then says, let me get the voice right real quick. You seem entirely too prepared for trouble. Are you here about the mine? The man is pulling down his fur-rimmed, what's it called? It's not a hat. It's part of the
The hood.
yeah. He appears
Part
to
of the
be
cloak.
a half-orc. My name is Oirus. Oh, how do I spell this?
Can you write it?
Hoyerist.
Oirus, maybe. Yes, let me spell it out.
Irish.
Iris Matthew.
Oris.
Iris Matthew. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And indeed, we hear about the mines.
The mines, I see. Yes.
Just to inquire about. We are not saying that we are going to do it yet.
Well, I'm looking for a group of strong men grabbing what weapons they have to clear out the mines. It has been become a nest for kobolds like a few days ago. They crept into the mine and scared out any miners on doing their works.
Did you try talking to them?
What? Why?
Because they're kobolds.
Well, none of the miners felt like talking. And
Some of those kobolds can actually be quite reasonable.
I do not speak kobold.
Neither do I, but I speak Draconic, so do they.
Well,
Also, we have a Dragonborn friend here who also does so. And they were pretty much impressed by his Draconic appearance.
this sounds like you're the excellent team for the job. The kobolds don't need to be slain, I guess, but they need to be dealt with. We need to
Can you
mine
promise
cleared.
the kobolds free passage if they want to leave? Or would you be also inclined to employ them?
The mines are outside of town. Whatever they do is not my business. As long as they leave the
Why do
mine.
you want to mine?
It's our mine. It's our main income. Without the mine, Tourmaline succumbs to what's the word? We would
Poverty?
become we would just be another Lonelywood without the mine.
That sounds slightly insulting.
Oh yeah, Valerian would know that several of the towns have like rivalries. Tourmaline does have rivalries with Lonelywood and some of the other towns. They also don't like Targus and Bremen. So this sounds about right.
Nobody likes Bremen.
Maybe it's
Either.
because they share the same lake.
Well, point us to the map, point us to the mine on our map, and we might look into it. What is the reward, by the way? Also, why am I talking for each of us?
I mean,
I don't know,
you
it's just
just keep
inclined
on
what you're doing.
talking. It's fine by me.
You're doing
Who
a
of
great
you
job.
three is the leader of your party?
I wasn't ever established leader of party. I don't know what they're on about.
I mean, I believe this is a joint enterprise.
Yeah, there's no I in this. Well, there's an I in this, but not in this.
I am very confused
What?
how a fire genasi has made its way up to 10 towns. Isn't it a bit too cold for you?
I mean, he's on fire, so.
My head is on fire.
Your
Oh,
butt's
sorry.
on fire.
Just a little Gensei Ganassi
Well,
joke.
Don't mind me, just mighty curious. I was always thinking that one of your kind, or a fire elemental of sorts, would be mighty uncomfortable in the cold.
I mean, I'm happy to tell you my story if you got time to share it. But, maybe over a nice drink instead of out in the streets would be nice.
I thought we were pressed for time.
He
Yeah.
looks at you guys.
We have 2 more days until the thing happens, so it would be expedient if we arrive there at least tomorrow.
Well, the mines is about 30 minutes outside town, northeast.
Well, that's not even a distance.
I can point you to the road. It does have a sign. And the road is well traveled, so you should there's no way to miss it.
No worries, we'll be able to find it.
Very well then. It shall be done, I think. What do you say? I
I'm
look,
happy to follow the group on this.
That is fantastic. I will await
I mean,
your
I don't
news
want
of your
to
return.
just
then.
assume that we are all doing it now because I say so. You have to tell me that you are okay with you doing this.
We're all doing it because I say so. Now move on.
Very well.
I mean, I'm not one to turn down free money, and it sounds like you've got some sort of plan for these kobolds. So, I'm happy to follow your lead.
Well,
I mean, if they are the civilized kind of kobold, then we can probably talk to them why they decided to go there and what would it take to them to move out, or if they would be inclined to cooperate with the locals. If they are the most savage kind, you can probably kill them.
from where I'm standing, kobolds are oversized rats who steal everything that's shiny.
Yeah, because they like shiny stuff. Just like
How
dragons.
do you plan to gauge their civility?
By
You plan
appearing in front of their door, saying hello, I'm here, and then expecting either arrows or squeaking.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm very much planning to provide fire and support from afar.
Plus, our draconic friend will probably instill either fear or adoration in them.
Okay. Let them fall asleep, maybe. That might work.
I do not have that kind of magic.
Valyrian. I think you would know, like you picked up on the rumors before you went to Lonelywood. That like a week before that, a human miner also went missing. Inside of the gem mines, but that was before the kobold stuff happened.
Okay.
Like the kobold stuff is news to you, but you remember before you left for Lonelywood that there was a human miner missing inside.
Well, it won't be the first human miner, won't be the last.
I did have one request before we did part ways.
Alright.
Don't suppose you got one of those fancy birds that whistles if there's bad gas?
Yeah, I
Think we
can.
better
I can ask one of the miners to lend you one of our birds. Sure.
That'd be much obliged.
So
By the way, if the bird dies down there, you have a problem.
Me?
Yes, because then we are so deep in the gas that we are going to die.
So he
I
gets you.
suppose
It takes like 5 minutes. He talks to the other guy. He goes inside, like inside the actual blue clam, and you hear him like call out, "Terry, Terry, you got the bird of fear?" He's like, "Hey, I got my bird. What do you want him for?" Like, give it over. Wait, no, he's mine. I'll be solving the mine problem. It's like, oh, okay. There's like some more talk, and he comes outside. He has a cage. Inside the cage is a raven.
How curious.
ain't she a beauty?
What did you expect? Who wants to hold the angry bird?
I'll take him.
Don't throw him.
Don't shoot him with a catapult.
I don't know why you come to that conclusion or idea, but no. Please don't shoot the angry bird with a catapult either.
Does he or she have a name?
He shrugs. Oh.
Burp.
I'm gonna give it a name if you don't give it.
I'm sure Terry gave him a name. I don't know.
See, Rhiannon goes inside. Terry, what's the bird's name?
Blackfeather.
Thank you.
Blackfeather. Well, ain't that quaint? All right.
Fitting.
I think we're all.
I came up with it on my own.
Congratulations.
Can we
It
move
was
on?
so sarcastic, even she should have felt it, or he.
Can
You
we
know,
move on now?
Yeah, let's go.
miners are
Let's go
not
to
known
mines.
for their high intelligence.
Are you
Okay.
saying Amber was dumb?
Okay, Oiris, Mastview, waves after you as you leave Tourmaline and approach the mine. You travel into the woods northeast of town. You can follow a trail from Tourmaline, and you take like good 30 minutes traveling on the road. When you arrive, the area around the opening appears to be devoid of life. The entrance to the gem mine is an open tunnel in a hillside. Empty cars are parked near the entrance, next to which a crude wooden sign has been propped up. Written on the sign in charcoal are the words "Kobolds only!" Explanation mark. In common.
I take a piece of charcoal and write under it "and guests."
Alright, as you defile the wooden post, I believe this is where we are going to finish tonight's session. A little bit
That
early.
sounds like a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like I know what exactly to prep for next session.
The mines and Targos.
How's everybody feeling?
Tired and hungry.
I'm tired. I'm emotionally tired as well.
Thank you guys. I'm sorry for a lot of filler.
I like the filler. The filler is the fun for me.
I
But-
already feel like that's the third campaign I'm starting to take over just by talking a lot.
I mean, is this because you like talking?
Yes, I like to hear my own voice.
Fantastic.
I mean, we got to share the limelight, you know. I feel
No,
like
with
before
Maria, not specifically. She's just a character that Asa says nothing or too much.
I see. I do feel like Jeremiah was kind of like taking up too much of the front line instead of giving everyone else a free shot. So I'm
No,
happy
you-
for it.
You are very much encouraged to take the spotlight from me because if you don't take it, you will not get it.
Point taken. All right.
Alright.
So,
So-
do you
So
feel more confident with? I know, like at the start, you were worried about not having enough for the session.
He didn't show us a single kobold.
Oh, we did. We lost somebody.
yeah, Fluffy left.
Fluffy.
I did want to have so the question is, you wanna do this on stream, or we can like finish the episode and talk about it afterwards if you want.
Let's finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have just a crew talk, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys for watching. I don't even know if anybody watches until the end. So it was me, Sonalar, Mutt, Unidas, Distracted Unicorn, and Fluffy. And yeah, nobody was in chat today, so a bit sad. But also I didn't. There was not much exciting things happening. So
Sorry, Han, you're not famous yet.
you know, I get that.
We'll get there. Yeah.
All right.
Don't let me discourage you.
Thank you for listening. Whoever arrives here, leave a comment on YouTube so I know you exist. Goodbye.